$450,000. That's what Claire Donovan, my HOA tyrant, got slapped with for sneaking out at 2 a.m. to spray paint my navy boat like some wannabe gangster. She thought she could trash the one thing keeping my fallen brother's memory alive, and I just roll over. Big mistake, Claire, because you picked a fight with a Navy vet who doesn't back down. I'm Jake Sullivan, 38, a former officer turned marine engineer, living in Sunset Shores, Florida's sleepy coastal town where retirees sip coffee, pelicans dive, and the lawns look like they're ready for their close-up in a golf magazine. My pride and joy. A beat-up 1972 Navy patrol boat, docked behind my house, a twin to the one I served on when I lost Danny and Cole in a storm of Africa. She's rusty, faded, but to me, she's a daily reminder of the guys who didn't make it home. Every morning, I sit on her deck, coffee in hand, tracing the controls, feeling them with me. Someone offered $20,000 for her once. I'd rather burn my house down. Then Claire stormed in, a 52-year-old hurricane in a blazer, ruling our HOA like it's her personal kingdom. Her mansion's the size of a small mall, her hair defies gravity, and she's got this sneer that says you're beneath her. She inherited a fortune, quit banking, and decided her mission was to suck the joy out of Sunset Shores. It started with a letter, all fancy letterhead, her signature like she's signing the Magna Carta, Mr. Sullivan, your rusted ISO violates our standards. Remove it in 30 days or face fines. My boat. On my own dock. Legal, registered, bothering nobody but Claire's ego. I laughed, then knocked on her door, trying to be the bigger guy, polo shirt, fake smile, the works. I explained the boat's meaning, offered to screen it. She stood there, her yappy dog suckling, smacking like I was a toddler. Mr. Sullivan, she purred, your little dinghy might matter to you, but this is a classy neighborhood. It's dragging us all down. Dinghy. I bit my tongue, said I wasn't moving it. Game on. 2 weeks later, I woke to a gut punch. My boat was a crime scene, spray paint screaming junk across the hull, navigation lights I'd restored smashed to bits, glass sparkling on the dock, crowbar dents gouging the metal. It wasn't just vandalism, it was like someone knifed my heart, spitting on Danny and Cole's memory. I stood there, coffee mug crashing to the dock, my knees buckling. I grabbed the railing, fighting to breathe, seeing Danny's last grin as we polished the controls. Whoever did this was gonna regret it. I snapped photos, every angle, every scar, and then I saw them fancy leather gloves, caked in red paint, ditched by the stern. Claire sighs, I'd bet my life. I bagged them, emailed her a repair bill for $8,500 with glove pics attached. Her reply? Pure panic dressed as sass, no clue what you're talking about. Secure your scrap pile better. She thought I had nothing. Oh, Claire, you're so wrong. Next morning, my neighbor Luis Martinez was at my door, grinning ear to ear. Jake, jackpot. His security cam caught Claire, dressed like a budget ninja, painting my boat, smashing lights, dropping those gloves at 2:15 a.m. She's been terrorizing us forever, Luis said, backing up the footage like it was gold. Claire's rap sheet was long, finding folks for wrong flowers or mailbox shades, a regular dictator with a rulebook. But she wasn't done. She hit me with a $500 HOA fine for a disharmony, some made-up bylaw, then dropped a forged survey claiming my dock was community land. My deed said otherwise, pure fraud, slick enough to fool most. I called Mia Alvarez, a 29-year-old legal aid who hated Claire's guts. This is felony level, Mia said, eyeing the fake survey's doctored lines. We just gotta pin it on her. While Mia dug, Claire went door to door with a beautification petition, spinning lies about my boat tanking property values. Neighbors signed some, but others feared her wrath. The vibe turned toxic, folks who'd waved now ghosted me. My business bled, 2 clients bailed over HOA drama. Then, a twist I didn't see coming, my old Navy buddy, Tom, called from across the country. "Jake, Claire's been emailing me, fishing for dirt on you, your service, your character. She's obsessed." It hit me Claire wasn't just after my boat, she wanted to erase me from Sunset Shores. That's when I found her slip-up. Outside the community center, I caught her whispering with a same guy whose name was on the fake survey. I snapped a photo. Sloppy, Claire. I went all in, built a presentation of her crimes, fake fines, harassment, sketchy HOA spending and posted it online, the truth about Claire Donovan video proof. It exploded. Neighbors spilled years of abuse, $300 for wrong roses, forced repaints of fine houses. Henry Brooks, a 70-year-old retiree, said Claire targeted folks to drive them out. The video gave them guts to fight back. Claire retaliated, had county complaints, Coast Guard calls, a fake environmental violation claiming my boat leaked fuel. No leaks, but she got an injunction to impound it, hearing set for Friday. She thought she'd won. But I had aces. Mia tied the fake violation to a crooked inspector paid by Claire's husband's firm. Louis filmed my clean dock, got neighbors to vouch. Then Claire's nephew, Ethan, 19, cracked. I'd seen him skulking, guilty as hell. Henry spotted him near my boat that night. At the Marina Bait shop, I played it cool. Ethan heard about my boat getting hit. "See anything?" He froze, blurted, "I wasn't there," never mentioned the date. Caught. I found a flashlight by my dock, see. Donovan engraved, red paint on it. Showed Ethan. He collapsed, sobbing. Claire forced him to be her lookout, held his family's mortgage hostage, threatened to frame him. His confession, Louis's video, the gloves. Airtight. At the hearing, Claire strutted in, designer suit, shark lawyer, with fake studies and scared neighbors. We had truth, video, Ethan's sworn statement, the flashlight, proved the inspector was dirty. The judge, a sharp 60-something, shredded Claire's lies, no contamination, no violations. Ethan's affidavit detailed her terror campaign across the neighborhood. Claire snapped, screaming he lied, then admitted trashing my boat because it deserved it. The judge crushed her, claims dismissed, $8,500 for my boat, legal fees covered, case sent to the DA for vandalism, fraud, conspiracy. But Claire had one last night fake post on marine forums claiming I'd lost my licenses. Clients dumped me, including a $50,000 yacht gig. My career was bleeding out. Weeks later, Henry dropped a nuke. A retired accountant, he'd tracked Claire's finances for years. Documents showed her stealing $200,000 from the HOA's per days, vacations, her mansion's new roof, all on our dime. Emails proved she planned my boat's hit, using Ethan as her enforcer for years of neighbor attacks. Detective Lisa Carter called it racketeering, fraud, the works. Claire was cuffed mid-tennis lesson at her ritzy club, screaming for the mayor as her friends gawked. Ethan confessed everything. Made him slash tires, break windows, even considered planting drugs in my truck. She'd bought his family's mortgage, threatening homelessness. When he heard her plan to frame him, he flipped. The final hearing was poetic. Claire, in jail orange, faced embezzlement, racketeering, extortion. Neighbors testified about her reign of terror. The judge gave her 8 years, 5 on probation, $450,000 in restitution, $8, $500 for my boat, $200,000 stolen, $150,000 in damages, $91,500 in fees. Sunset Shores healed. Mia took over the HOA, transparent and fair. My boat became a legend. Kids visit for Navy stories. I restored her, gleaming, with settlement cash. My business. Ensured, recovering. 6 months later, I threw a barbecue on my boat. Neighbors ate, laughed, toasted to freedom. Ethan, on probation, apologized, his family free from Claire's grip. As the sun sank, Henry said, Claire thought she'd ruin you, Jake. Your boat ruined her. Alone on my deck that night, I thought of Danny and Co. Their memorial didn't just survive, I took down a bully. But here's the kicker, Claire's in a cell, but how many more like her are out there, running HOAs like their own fiefdoms? What's your HOA nightmare? Drop it below. Was I right to fight, or should I have walked away? Let's hear it, because I'm betting this isn't the only story like mine.